But I wanted to begin by bringing our Commissioner of Public Safety, Commissioner Tindall, to join us. You'll remember that our reopening plans for driver's license bureaus have been in effect now for several weeks. When we announced our plans to reopen, we acknowledged that this part of state government has been totally broken for a long time. It just didn't work right for the people of our state. It was frustrating, it was confusing, and it was slow. And that was before COVID-19 hit. And when COVID-19 hit, and we had to shut them down to protect not only our state employees, but also protect our fellow Mississippians, things got worse. And they got worse because those bureaus were closed. When I was running for office in 2019, I acknowledged that the next governor would have to come in and fix it. When I talked to Commissioner Tindall and asked him to take on the reins, I asked him to do everything in his power to quickly get it fixed. And I'm happy to tell you today that while we still have a ways to go, we are making real progress. I understand that in the month of June, we did over 90,768 issues. In July, it was 96,583. In August, it was over 80,000, 267,000 in the month of June, July, and August. That's a 77% increase in the number of customers served from 1 year prior. That is a testament to Commissioner Tindall's leadership and to the brave men and women that work at the Department of Public Safety, and I commend them. But we also know we got to continue to get better. And today we're announcing more efforts to change and improve. These efforts will help Mississippians skip the line and get in and out more quickly. That obviously helps with COVID-19 safety. It's also just better. It treats the people of Mississippi the way they deserve to be treated, with respect for your time and the wise use of your tax dollars. And so with that, I'm going to turn it over to Commissioner Tindall and let him tell you about our new initiative to skip the line. Commissioner.
Thank you, Governor. We at the Department of Public Safety and the Driver Services Bureau are excited to announce our Skip the Line campaign. I'm going to go over some of the points and the highlights of the campaign. The first is a major announcement. It's the online appointment system. And starting September 14th, which is next Monday, customers and citizens of the state of Mississippi will be able to go online to the DPS website and make an appointment to have their driver's license exam, firearm permit, other things scheduled in order to come in for a specified appointment time. This will be September 14th, and then for the first 2 weeks, it's going to be at Troop K, which is on the Gulf Coast, and Troop C, which is the Jackson metro area. We're going to run that program for 2.5 weeks, and then starting on October 1st, we will go statewide with the program, and that'll be at all permanent driver's license stations. We've also implemented in Troop K and Troop C the Skip the Line cam, so that customers, before they're arriving at the driver's license bureau stations, will be able to go onto the website, DPS, and view the line. If there is a line, they might want to come at another time. But it's the Skip the Line cam, and right now it's available at Troop K and Troop C. And again, by October 1st, we will have that going statewide. In addition, we're doing the online and mail-in firearm permit renewals. No longer will you have to go to a driver's license station or a troop station to get your firearm permit renewed. It will be mail-in only. You will not have to submit fingerprints because, as everyone knows that does a firearm permit, you do your fingerprints the first time. And so we've done away with the need to have to do your fingerprints for your subsequent renewals. Firearm permit renewals will be mail-in only. And in addition, and finally starting on October 1st, we will do away with the alphabet system that we did as a temporary solution to reopening after the close down due to COVID. And so we will no longer be utilizing the alphabet last names, certain days of the week, starting October 1st. In addition, we will also be doing issuance of firearm permits at all troop stations across the state. And so you'll be able to come in and get a new firearm permit any day of the week. You can schedule an appointment or try to do a walk-in, and we'll be able to do that every day of the week. And the change there is a result of training our driver's license service examiners to be able to do the fingerprints on new ones instead of having to utilize an NBI officer to do the fingerprints. So that will begin on October 1st. And that is our Skip the Line campaign. We're looking forward to some other announcements coming in the future, some utilizing technology again to improve our customers' access to driver's license services. I'd like to commend the staff and those that work at driver's license services, particularly Colonel Brown and the job that he's done in helping implement these, as well as Deputy Commissioner Davis and the effort that they've put forth in coming up with these really good and innovative ways of improving what we do at driver's license services.